Ulta Beauty has lost hundreds, if not thousands, of customers today because of their Ulta Beauty World ticket sale, which quite literally sold out within a half of a second.
Fans are upset about ticketing issues and communication around Ulta Beauty World events. Lots of social feed, posts about messy events and disappointed customers. But let's get into the video.
Ulta World is a scam, and here's why everyone's upset. For those who don't know, Ulta World is basically a makeup convention for women all around the world to collaborate and connect at. This event usually gets held annually, and most of the time it's not that bad, but this time things were severely different. Ulta World within the past couple days has been basically teasing that they're selling tickets and they wanted people to come, and everybody was excited, so they waited in the queue for literal hours. Some were even standing outside at some locations to get these tickets. But even with all that, I guess it still wasn't enough because they were quote unquote sold out within seconds. Which is why some people are calling it a scam and saying that it was never real. It was all a marketing plot. What people have kind of concluded within the past couple days is this year, this event is really tailored more towards the influencers to promote their products, as people think that basically Ulta World and their companies basically got tired of giving free stuff to basically regular people. I've even seen some rumors of people saying that a link was sent to influencers prior so they could go ahead and collect their ticket, and if that's true, it really never was a fair game, but that's all alleged. That's just what people are saying. But what are y'all's thoughts about this, and were you guys able to get your ticket for Ulta World? Let me know in the comments. I don't even know how I got on this side of TikTok, but here I am, so.
Ulta is trying to de-escalate the situation in their comment section and explain why this happened, but many people are not buying it. They are upset and are claiming that only influencers are the ones that got the tickets. If you don't know what Ulta Beauty World is, it's basically a convention where you go get Ulta products and people leave with bags and bags and bags of products. Like, I mean, so many products. So these are obviously sought after tickets. People claim they sat in the queue for hours waiting for these tickets to drop. And the reason people are mad is because people like this were able to get 2 tickets. This same creator has 1.6 million followers. People are saying only influencers are getting these tickets. Now, in Ulta's defense, I have seen a couple of creators that don't have hundreds of thousands of followers get tickets. People are even saying this in the comment section of Ulta's most recent post. It said, to clarify, our UB collective memberships receive tickets from a separate allocation, not the public sale. But they only had, according to them, 3,000 tickets for public sale and 3 million people in the queue.
Well, Ulta Beauty is facing backlash on the internet from both men and women due to the fact of their tickets selling out for their Ulta Beauty World Expo. So the expo is being held in Orlando, Florida this year, my city, where basically you'll be able to walk in with a bag and run through and get free products by hundreds of vendors. Talking thousands of dollars worth of beauty products, cologne, etc. Tickets were supposed to go on sale 10 a.m. Eastern, but some people were getting in early. Allegedly, source code even showed that there were pre-sales going on. Here's where things got weird. Some people that got in early were hit with this message, while some who did get in at 10, the link would not work and it will refresh and kick them off. They're saying that there wasn't gonna be a queue or wait. That was capped. There was one. And even when you got that, by 10:02, people were getting a message saying that all tickets were sold out. It was supposed to be first come, first served. A ticket is not secure until you paid. But right here is showing that people tickets are secured even if they didn't pay. Barely anyone was able to get a ticket, and people are asking, why was it only 3,000 tickets? But if y'all know Orlando Convention Center, it can hold 52,000 people just traffic-wise. It doesn't even include the other parts of the convention center. I ain't gonna lie, I was planning on tricking with that. With the Ulta Beauty products, I was gonna fill up all these Goyard bags. I was gonna trick so bad. You a female fan? Here. You like me? Here. Yeah, Ulta dropped the ball with this one. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of us was on there at 10 o'clock on the dot. Eastern time, of course. Crazy work.
Don't get mad at me, but I was one of the lucky few that got Ulta Beauty World tickets. Okay, first of all, I look like this because I'm going through something, so don't judge me. I secured the ticket. I'm not even really sure how. I'm just gonna say it was luck because there was 3 million people on queue for those tickets and there was only 3,000 to give. And I get on here and people are upset, as they should be, because what do you mean you have a sold out event but yet you're still letting people wait on queue? My cousins were on queue at like 3 p.m. still hoping to get tickets because their bubbles were filling up. I also saw a lot of critique about influencers and how they received a lot, or the majority of the tickets, upwards of 2,400 free tickets to influencers. So the other 600 remaining were for consumers like you and I. I don't know how accurate that number is. I just do know that that's not the point of the event. And it's really messed up because the majority of the consumers at Ulta are not influencers. So I'm going to take it upon myself to give the girlies the content of what Ulta Beauty World is going to look like this year. There's like some part of me that is really hoping that Ulta is going to release a message that's like, oh, you know, like we adding a third day for the expo, or we're giving out more tickets, like you have another chance to get tickets. My intention was to go with two of my cousins and they couldn't get tickets, and I was the only one that got a ticket. And as grateful as I should be, I feel like crap because I don't want to go alone. But now I understand that I have a purpose. I have a purpose, and it's to be your fly on the wall to see how the convention is going to be like this year, because it's an influencer like meetup, and I get, you know, treated a certain way because I don't have more than 100,000 followers. I'm going to burn that place down. Not really, just kidding. That was a joke. I wasn't going to post anything because I know how to read a room, and nobody was going to be happy for me. I'm not even happy for me. But, you know, since it's non-refundable, non-transferable, I'm not going to have any choice but to give the girls what they want. So let me know what it is that you guys want to see, and come April, I'm clocked in.
Don't get mad when I say this, but TikTok is really the reason why a lot of people didn't get tickets to the Ulta Beauty World Expo. I get everything is content, but everything don't have to be content. This is an event that should have been gatekept, because now you over promoted this event. A lot of people trying to go or was trying to go probably haven't even stepped foot in Ulta before. They just see all of this free stuff they finna get, and now they thirsty to go. The girls who knew, they knew. We didn't need constant reminders every single day about when the tickets drop, if you can bring a bag, if you can buy more than one ticket. Like, we were locked in, we did our own research, and we knew. People came on TikTok and everywhere else and just plastered it everywhere. So I just want y'all to think, why is it a surprise that 3 million people were on the site trying to get these tickets? Last year they only sold 1,500 tickets. Now they did 3,000, but most of the people didn't even know about it last year. So now, since everybody can know about it, why do y'all think, like, I just feel like the chances in real life were slim to none. And I'm mad about it, but I'm not that mad about it. I'm mad about it just because I kind of already knew, but I feel like I wouldn't have been as mad if more people were able to actually get their tickets. But the reasoning behind people not being able to get their tickets, it makes sense. Like, you can't really get mad. Like, y'all put this everywhere. What was y'all expecting? What were y'all expecting? Shut y'all mouth and gatekeep.
Ulta basically said those Beauty World tickets was just like getting a Willy Wonka golden ticket. They said, we had 3,000 tickets for you fucking bitches, and basically we gave the link to our friends first to make sure they had their tickets secured. Then we sent about 1,000 tickets out to influencers, and then we opened queues finally 10 minutes after we said we were going to open it, only just to let people that we thought deserved to be in get in queue. Because why is it that I see everyone that's complaining about not getting tickets, they look like me? Correct me if I'm wrong. Please correct me if I'm wrong. If you don't look like me and you didn't get a ticket either, please prove me wrong. Please, because right now Ulta is not looking good for you, sister. I'm gonna put my hand on you when I tell you this. It looks horrible.
I dislike when people misinterpret things and start spreading misinformation, because although the Ulta Beauty World ticket situation was very unfortunate, very, very weird, we should not be going for influencers who got a ticket. I'm not even talking about general influencers. I'm talking about the Ulta Beauty Collective those specific influencers. Yes, we can be upset about the situation, but babe, they were going to go before the ticket queue was even thought of. Like, it makes sense for them to go. One of my mutuals, she's in the Ulta Beauty Collective, and she had to take her video down, like celebrating, because people were in the comments like, oh no, sad time for the girls, you know, it's not fair, this and that. And it kind of made her sad. She did take the video down because she is a very considerate person and didn't want to feel like she was like throwing it in anyone's face. And this situation is also why I believe we need to gatekeep shit. If everybody would have did their part and just shut the hell up about Ulta Beauty World, we would have had the tickets. Everybody would have been fine and dandy, but no.
I'm not gonna lie. I get why people mad at Ulta because they literally was on there and they waste their time. Like, they was literally standing in line. Well, I'm not gonna say standing in line, but literally online, like on a different computer, cell phone, all these devices waiting. And literally they told them at 10 o'clock. People said they was on there watching the clock going from 9:59 to 10 o'clock and they still did not get the ticket. So I definitely understand because, bitch, I could have been doing something else and you wasted my fucking time. And also they feel, you know, some type of way because they feel like influencers will mostly, you know, most likely get a ticket, and it's just fucked up. But am I the only one who just not mad about the shit? Well, I wasn't on it, so I'm not gonna say that. So, because I probably would have been mad if I was on it, but am I the only one that's like, okay, y'all actually doing too much, taking it too far, like it's just a fucking Ulta ticket? But I mean, I guess I'm not a makeup girly, so I definitely wouldn't understand. Like, I wear makeup and do my own makeup, so yeah, I don't know. That's a lot. Like, I don't get over mad and excited about certain shit, and y'all on this bitch finna cry and crash out about a ticket. Like, yeah, I don't know.
Ulta Beauty World was the biggest scam of 2026 so far. I literally had 3 devices in the queue at 10 o'clock on the dot. I refreshed at 9:59 and then I refreshed again at 10 o'clock. I saw that I was 10 seconds in. On the phone that I'm filming on, I got just over halfway through the queue. This phone, I got 2 dots in and it never moved. My computer, same thing. I literally have, I can't show them, but I have my cards out ready. I made sure Apple Pay was out and ready. And I didn't get anywhere near close to getting a ticket. And they're not getting good PR right now. Literally, I saw this. People were absolutely going bananas in the comments. Like, can we have an update? We've been waiting 40 minutes. And because all of a sudden it said the line was paused. And then finally they just said, sorry, we're sold out. So I guess Ulta Beauty World is just another PR influencer stunt.